Welcome back to the channel. Now I know that I promised you a pasta series, but I kind of started keto because I need to lose a little weight. So what I'm going to do, I am going to do a special keto meal. And what meal is that? I am doing sous vide lamb chops. Yes, you heard right. This is the first time I'm doing a sous vide method on this channel. So you get to see it from start to finish. And instead of talking about it, let's get to it. So we are back. And first thing we are going to do is we're going to start these with a few ingredients. And ingredient one is our nice luscious lamb. Then we have some rosemary, we have some thyme, bay leaves, we have salt, pepper, and one of my favorites that I love to do is roasted garlic. This adds so much flavor to this method. And then we have our olive oil. So the first thing we're going to do to get our lamb ready for the sous vide method is we're going to turn our machine on and we are going to start it so we can vacuum seal this. That is one of the most important steps in this sous vide method is the vacuum sealing. And what the vacuum sealing is going to do is going to hold in all of that flavor, and that's what you want in the sous vide method. To hold in that flavor, that way it cooks it to the perfect doneness and that flavor stays within the meat. So we are going to oil this down. And we're going to do this on both sides because we want that oil, well, we want our seasoning to stick to this. And the oil is going to help this stick. Second, we're going to add a little salt to this. We want to season every side of this. Get this generously. And then we are going to pepper this. Like if you have not tried sous vide method of food, you are totally missing out. And so the next step we are going to do, we are going to place our lamb into this bag. We're going to place our lamb into the bag, and then we are going to add some more oil to this. Then we're going to place our thyme in here, our rosemary, and then our bay leaves. Last, almost forgot, we're going to add some of this garlic in here, some of this roasted garlic. Now this is going to give this a lot of nice flavor. And then we are going to vacuum seal this. And now that this is all done, this is what it should look like. We have our garlic in here, we have our rosemary, all our herbs. We're seasoned. Now, the next step is to place this in our water bath to start our sous vide method. And we are back. And now that our water is heated, we're ready to start the process of the sous vide method. And we are going to sit it in here. We are going to close this. And what I'm going to do, I am going to start my process, which would be about 1 hour for me, but for you, about 5 seconds. I'll be back shortly. And we're back. So I've cooked these to 131 degrees, which is going to give me a perfect medium rare on the inside. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to cut this open, we're going to dry this, pat it dry, and then we are going to sear these. So we're going to cut this. And then we are going to remove this. Oh my goodness, if you could smell this. This smells absolutely amazing. We're going to take these herbs and we are going to place them here. Now when we cook these, we don't have to use these herbs because that flavor is already set into our meat. And another thing I am going to do is I am going to carve these. I want 2 bones, and the way I am going to carve these, I am going to carve it so that I touch that bone. There's a bone here. We want to come around that bone and cut through, creating a nice cut. And this will be our inside. I like to do 2 bones each. It gives it a nice presentation. We are ready to start our next process, which is searing these. So I'm going to take some paper towel and I am going to pat these dry. And this is just going to help get rid of any moisture that may be on here. And so we have a nice hot pan. You see it smoking. And we are going to add some oil to this. There's no need to season these because they've already been seasoned. And we are going to press these down. And now we got this nice and beautiful. We got a nice sear on here. I'm going to flip them over on all sides just for maybe 30 to 40 seconds just to get that sear because we want to keep these at medium rare. And then we are going to remove these to our cutting board. And now that they're already out of our hot pan, what we are going to do, we are going to let these rest for about 5 minutes. Now, what I've done, because I said that this is a keto meal, I made some cauliflower puree, which I have a video for that. And I also did some sauteed spinach. And in a minute, I'll show you the presentation and exactly how it will be plated. So now we are going to plate this. I have my cauliflower puree, which I am going to put here, nice in the center of the plate. Get me a couple dollops, and just like that. And then I am going to take my spinach, and I'm going to place this right here. And what I like to do is I like to put them here, put this bone right there, and let them stand. Just like that. And then I'll take a few of these microgreens and I'll put here, just for presentation purposes. Voila, there we have it. We have our lamb chops, our cauliflower puree, and our sauteed spinach. And now for our taste test. And as we can see, that inside is still a nice medium rare. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me grab some of this puree. This is absolutely delicious. I'm at a loss because this is almost better than sets. Yeah, I said it. But I said almost. I didn't say it was. So far, this is the best thing I've made on this show. This is it because I'll eat all of this on this show. So I am going to stop right here and bid you adieu. Bid you a farewell so that I can get into my dinner. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. Follow me on social media. I'll have the social media links and the recipe to this in the description. And until then, I will see you later. Peace out.